What's up, guys? It's your boy Zowoki back with another Chris Watts, Nicole Kessinger type video, but this one is on Shanannwatts. And the reason why is because a lot of you guys have been still wanting me to look in, watch, react to Ghost Writer's paranormal video, or some of the videos, and one of them was Shanannwatts' EVP says it was Nichol. She totally did it. Unbelievable session, and I want to watch it. So, with you guys at home, grab a chair, get comfortable. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting that whiteboard icon down at the bottom right. Hit that bell icon next to it. So I do post videos like this one. You guys will get that little ring notification that Zowoki myself has posted that video. And then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, I thank you so much for the love and support. Keep on doing what you guys are doing, and hopefully one day we'll hit that 100K goal. Until that time, go over to Ghost Writer Paranormal. Go give them some love, subscribe, comment, like, and share. And with that being said, let's get into the video. But first, a disclaimer I want to throw out there. I'm not stating that this is what you should believe in. I'm not saying that you need to believe in ghosts or the afterlife or heaven or hell, whatever have you. I am putting this in front of you to decide if this is real or not, or if usable, or, I mean, you can't use this obviously in a court of law, but it's just interesting to the fact that we don't know if when we are gone, we can communicate with the real world, or if it's completely cut off. I mean, I want to find the answers. There's always differences, opinions, and that's why I'm watching it, reacting to it, and hopefully you guys can watch, react as well, and then we can discuss in the comments. So, just know that I'm not pushing my beliefs, my information, my opinions on you and saying you have to believe them. No. But let's get into the video. Whoop, no audio. That'd be nice.
Now this will be later in the video. I used the EVR again, but first we're going to continue the EVP. These two things at the end is what I find interesting.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. Hold on.
Does that not sound like shoved in oil tank?
I mean, the problem with that is once you hear it, like what he just said, you can't really unhear it. So it's like, well, now I know I'm looking for that shoved in oil tanks, but I'm wondering if we didn't see it to begin with. I mean, I heard shoved, but that's all I heard, and then the other part came when I read it. So did you hear it before you saw the words? Let me know your thoughts. Shoved in oil tanks.
Wow. Again, that is using Shanann's voice.
When he plays the next one, I'm going to close my eyes so I can try to hear it before I see it.
From a video, and I show which video that I used to record her voice. And this is from when later in the video when I'm showing you me recording Shanann's voice and how the EVR app works. There was a reply.
And if you don't understand it, I highly suggest you go and watch what spirit communication is and how they use Shanann's voice, or anyone for that matter that might be deceased or gone, missing. They've done it before with missing people. It's interesting, but I still don't feel like I fully understand it. How it's chopped up, it's reverberated, and all that galore. So I'm still learning myself to this day. The girls did not something. I heard the girls did not.
Me, that sounds like oil pit. It almost sounds like dropped oil pit.
The girls did not, is what I heard.
So that is not even the amazing thing.
Oh, okay. There's more?
You're going to hear. So please please stay tuned. I'm just going to come in every now and then and explain some things.
Okay.
And this is...
And again, I have to reiterate this because somebody said that he was adding the sound. He's not adding the sound. He's finding it. He's listening to underneath where you and I can hear. Maybe dogs can hear it, but he's not adding sound. He's boosting bass, or he's removing the bass, or he's increasing the treble, or it's just like, I don't understand why people just have to come in here and be like, fake, fake, not real, doesn't make sense. Like, just listen to it. If you don't like it, just leave. I don't understand why they're so nasty. Just fake, fake. It's like, how do you know it's fake? How do we know that I can't believe it's not butter tastes so good? I mean, I mean, that's a bad way to say it, or compare, but it's just, people just got to complain about everything.
I've already went over it, and I still may hear things that I missed when I went over it. So here we go.
The gist that I got is Chris was downstairs or something like that. And Nichol.
The reason why I'm closing my eyes is when this entity or this spirit says anything, I want to be able to try to guess what it is before seeing it.
Is the one that killed you. And as soon as I heard that, I got a vision.
Actually, make it better so you guys. Okay.
Of you guys. And what I saw was not an argument. What I saw was you guys had sex.
I don't believe that.
And there's no shame in that. You was wanting to save your marriage. You loved Chris.
If he didn't want to touch her the whole time, am I on the screen? Yes. If he didn't want to touch her the whole time in North Carolina, when he was down there for that week he was, what makes you think he's going to touch her when she comes back from Arizona? It doesn't make sense. They didn't do anything. She might have insinuated she wants something, which might have possibly pissed her off, and she's like, "What? Why don't you want me? Like, why aren't you touching me? Like, why aren't you kissing me or holding me?" And that could have sparked the whole thing that Chris goes, "We're not compatible anymore. We don't belong together anymore." Like, that's probably what could have happened. So,
Chris, you did not know that he was this evil person. He leaves.
okay, I think we're close.
I don't know if he goes downstairs or what, but I just see him gone.
Right there, you can barely hear a male voice.
I didn't hear nothing. Did you?
They say, "Who is this?"
And I seen Nichol.
See, I couldn't hear that part.
Female.
Oh, what did it say? Are you here?
Voice. The one that sounds like it's been Shanann that comes through. It says, "It's Bogey."
I can hear it now. See, that's why I'm covering my eyes, because now that he said it's bogey, I can hear it's bogey or bogey or however you pronounce it. So that's why I want to cover my eyes to make sure that it's not necessarily we're biased. I just want to make sure if I can hear it or not.
Please wear headphones.
It's
decent
bogey.
Headphones if you can. Play it again.
You're hearing out of a closet.
It is so quiet, but you can hear it.
Wait.
So I know I stopped right there. I'm right here. I'm saying that they did have sex.
Nope.
Nichol used the key to come in the house, was watching them have sex.
Ooh, that's another theory. Another theory is they believe that Nichol was already there at the time, hiding in wait to help Chris. But again, we have to say possibility, because we don't know that for a certainty. So,
from the closet.
Nichol veering out of a closet, waiting for you to go to sleep. And when you went to sleep, she jumped on top of you and choked you. And choked you.
Did she murder me?
Right here, there's an orb.
I heard something about did she murder me?
I see her.
It comes down. It's almost like a shape of a V. Comes down toward me.
Okay.
And then it sounds like
I want to
a
actually
female
watch the
says,
video.
Really?
I see her. I see her. I just seen
that.
it. She straddled your arms because you was just sleeping like this. She straddles you, holds you down, and just chokes you.
Did you hear that? That was a cat. Must be fake.
So
Can you guys hear that behind
Yeah.
the cat?
so far it's got continued, and
By the way, that is the neighbor's cat that came to my door.
I was gonna say the neighbor's cat. If they're in an apartment, you can hear that.
And started meowing to get into my house. That is never done that.
it's got continued and building after questions, and it's pretty high right
That is literally the neighbor's cat at my front door. Never has done it, or never has it done that.
now. Am I on the right track?
I'm very dyslexic. Sorry.
Right now, you're probably going to hear my neighbor's cat meowing at the door. I don't know what it is when I do these sessions. My cat goes crazy. Starts chasing stuff.
They can sense things.
Neighbors' cats even come to the door and start meowing. It's really high right now. Office.
I don't know what's with the boogie or bogey. Like, what is that? What is that? This is not golf.
Shanann, am I off?
Did you hear that? Listen. It was Nichol.
Oh, man. You can hear it. I feel like this is like a Patrick Swayze kind of thing where Shanann's talking from the grave kind of thing, and she's trying to tell people that do these spiritual, because back in that time, they didn't do like spiritual communication like we have now. We have all that new technology. So what if Shanann is like literally trying to tell these psychic or spirit communicators that, hey, it was Nichol, and she's trying to get the word out there, and no one's listening to her.
Because I was watching this one lady.
She very much emphasizes on that Nichol, so you can hear the ni, but then the call is like really quiet afterwards.
This video, and she said that you guys did not have sex that night. And she says that Nichol did not murder you.
I don't think Nichol was around Shanann. I think she helped with something. I don't know. I don't think Chris was able to take out his children. So that's where Nichol helped. But again, I can't say for a fact. I don't know if it's true. That's why we want Nichol to be questioned so we can find out for sure.
she thinks, or she was told by you, that
Oh my OMG, something is about to hit and move the camera. What?
Chris didn't murder you either, that he had someone up to doing it.
Now, I want you to watch. First off, my camera has, what's it called? Active
gyro
stabilization. Like, you can move it pretty.
I was saying, like, my cameras, you can move these pretty well. Like, I'm really pushing my camera right now, and it's like barely moving kind of thing. It's got active stabilization and gyro. My other camera, now that one is 100%. I could shake that one really hard, and you're not going to see the movement unless it's an abrupt movement. So I understand what he's saying. So when this gets hit, something is really moving it.
Pretty good before it actually looks like it moves it. So something really moved the camera right here. I can't rule out 100% that it wasn't my cat. Okay. I want to, be upfront with that. But I honestly don't think it was.
No, I'm not questioning her. I'm not saying that she is a liar. I'm not saying that she is a liar. That's not what I feel, though.
Look at it move.
But
it's like a shake.
I'm pretty sure.
It almost sounds like there's an EVP there, too.
But I'm pretty sure
I thought it was please listen.
She labels herself as a medium, and I do not. So I only go by the evidence that pops up in EVPs, the ghost box, the EVR, and the fact that I'm coming to grips with being a sensitive in that I feel the emotions I feel when you are here.
My cat's back. You're open.
Okay, let's see.
You're open. What would that entail?
There we go. I want to make it where I can bring up the... Okay.
You are here.
I can't make out.
To me, right through here, it sounds like a male is speaking to someone, but I can't hear it.
It's ghost talking to each
other. Shanann, did Nichol use this key?
No, that was the cat meowing. But in the past, they have used my cat, Striper, who used to meow at my bedroom door. But yeah, it would make it sound like a sentence even.
Yeah.
But, this could be a coincidence right here.
Nichol used this key to get in the house. Chris.
What?
Chris may not have even known she was there. She witnessed you guys having sex, watching.
Right up here's where the amazing part comes.
Okay.
Waiting for him to leave the room, possibly to try to call her. You wait for her to go to sleep, or she waits for you to go to sleep and she kills you.
Did you hear that?
That is it. Confirming what he just said.
Do you hear that?
Yep.
That is it. Now you can see why I said that this changes everything. If this is Shanann, she's it. Nichol used the key, came in. Shanann comes home. Nichol is in the closet because I'd say Chris was like, when Shanann comes home.
And the closet would have been the one that was purple that was in the bathroom. But I feel that Shanann, when she came home, she went straight upstairs. She checked on the children, Bella first, then Celeste. And then she came over to the room. Probably didn't even like go over to wake up Chris. She went to the bathroom, started taking off all her stuff and changing her clothes, possibly getting makeup and so forth. I think she still took a shower because when you come home from like an airline, you want to like wash yourself, like you just want to get clean, kind of thing. So I think she showered and then she probably went into her closet. So I don't think that Nichol would be in the closet. However, I do think that Nichol could have been in the basement and came up when like Nichol or Shanann was sleeping. But again, I can't say for 100% certainty because we can't find out. So,
Home, I'm letting her know that I'm going to be with you, blah, blah, blah. Right? So she uses that key to come in the house, probably when he's in there putting the girls to sleep or something like that. And Shanann comes home. He's too big of a pussy to actually confront her and say what's on his mind.
exactly.
So they have sex because Shanann knew that they were having issues. And she made it obvious that she wanted to save her marriage. So they have sex. And at this point, Nichol is furious. Now, I want to state again that this is not 100% fact. This is based on the replies that I've got and my opinion. So, yeah, she was watching, got furious. Chris got up, left the room, probably hobbled down to his humble abode.
Where Nikki might have been.
What was it? Wasp infested bed. I mean, how ironic is that? That as dark as he was on the inside, his little corner of the bedroom looked like, I don't know, something from a scary movie. I mean, wasp carcasses and shit. But anyway, and then she waits for Shanann to go to sleep because, again, she's a pussy as well.
Ooh.
Strangles her, chokes her, kills her. And I haven't figured out yet because
How many of you guys think that Nichol did all of it? Now, how many people think that Nichol only murdered the girls? And how many do you think that just helped, or Nichol helped with Chris's destruction? Okay, I wanted to see how many of you guys, if you guys could timestamp which one you guys believe in, and I can definitely see almost kind of like a poll through the video. I just kind of want to see what you guys think with Nichol and how involved she might be.
I didn't really know that this came out in this session. I
Or maybe I should make a whole, I might make a whole poll about that in the community tab.
haven't done a session since this, that she said, this is it, or that is it. Who killed the children? I'm thinking Chris came up, seen what had happened. Of course, Nichol's probably hysterical. And, it was like, the kids are going to see this. They're going to know that she's dead. They're going to say something. They're going to blah, 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 blah. You have to kill him, Chris. You have to do it. And she may have even done it too. I don't know. I mean, does it get any more
That
like
sounds
direct?
really.
You wait for her to go to sleep, or she waits for you to go to sleep, and she kills you.
That's loud.
Wow.
I feel like I keep seeing something over here every so often. I don't know if it's just me. That dang cat.
You hear that? This sounds like a different female voice. She totally did it. Let's see if we
You
can
hear it.
repeat this part. Let's see. Da-da-da-da.
This guy definitely knows what he's doing.
Add. Let's see if we can remove some of this. That's what it sounds like without using any filters whatsoever. That's original audio.
You can hear it.
Wow.
To that car, opened it, and placed something inside. Is that what the key was? Is that what Chris Watts was putting inside of your car? The first thing he did when he opened that garage was he ran straight to that car, opened it, and placed something inside. Because it would not be good for a key to be found to their house on Nichol.
I wonder if they ever asked, like, oh, Chris, do you have 2 keys, 3 keys, 1 key for the house? And, like, maybe they should have asked Nichol, let's see your keys. Let's check to see if there's any similarities to the one that Chris might have for his house. Like, did they do that?
This one's hard to hear. I could hear it last night. I can't really hear it now. Probably where I adjusted the EQ again. I don't know. Can't really hear that.
Really, here's his aquarium.
You know, I noticed right here that I was just talking about Chris Watt, and then I noticed while I'm rewatching this that I'm almost acting like Chris Watts. Imagine him standing in
You
front
don't
of
wanna be
the
Chris Watts.
TV watching the footage the neighbor got, how bad he was rocking.
Mm-hmm. We all knew.
Can you please give me a relevant response on the phone? straightforward yes or no would be excellent. But I really
Little did I know, that's what we had already gotten. Crazy, man. So, let's see, this is like 17 minutes in, 18, 19 or so. So the next 2 minutes, there isn't really any
Nothing.
EVPs. But I think they used most of the energy right there.
All right, well, I'm not going to finish the rest of it because it looks like he just goes on to mention have everybody subscribe, comment, like, and share. You know the deal. Go over to his channel. You know what to do. Definitely, you can hear the EVPs. I'd love to see how the skeptics out there try to debug this one. I'd love to see it. There's obviously frequencies that things can be heard at different levels. And I myself believe that there are spirits, there are ghosts, there's entities that are in a different dimension. I don't know if it's heaven or hell or how that all works. Obviously, that's been the question for thousands of years. Let me know your guys' thoughts, opinions, and so forth down in the comments. Hit the like button, share with your friends, and we will see you guys in the next video. So please take care, be safe, and as always, keep nerding on. We'll see you guys next time.